You've stumbled into another nostalgic void. Drifting, searching with your rose-colored glasses. Fear not. What an Oddcast is here to guide you. With hosts Jared Minikheim, Anthony Denny, Michael Kennedy, and Sven Magnuson. Stay odd and hold on tight.
That's why I'm doing a separate.
I click start stream instead of start recording.
Oh, and then it just happened. This is all from the lost episode that I wasn't a part of. Episode 259. Welcome back to What an Oddcast, episode 260, everyone. 260. Only super patrons will ever hear 259. If you're lucky. Because apparently without Michael here, these two juckle fucks fuck everything up more than normal. I'm your intro man, Michael Kennedy.
I'm the one in the middle, Anthony Denny.
I'm Jared Minikheim. Yup. Ooh, the fuck did you guys do to screw up a record so bad?
I did literally nothing.
That only super patrons of the God tier. That's right, we're starting our own Patreon, like South Park did, where go fund yourself. We gotta think of something clever by the end, but only at the God tier, where you give us
the Pantheon.
all of your money. All of it. There can't be a cent left. We need... It's like in Futurama when they need all the world's money to build a gravity pump, and they time skip to where Professor Farnsworth is holding a big check, and Richard Nixon's there, and it just says all the money. That's what we need in order for you to get episode 259.
Would that be good or bad for the economy?
I don't know. Good for us. Good for our economy.
I'm not an economy specialist. I couldn't tell you.
I think the term is economist.
It's economist. Sorry about Jared's or Anthony's speech impediment.
God damn.
Yeah, no, I got called that over the weekend about it, which was really funny.
No, we did. I don't know.
It's there, but only at the super patron God tier.
We are now
I
recording
blame
on
the-
2 laptops. Jared's for video, so those who want to see the video go see it, and mine for audio.
correct. No, it was my own fuck up. I hadn't used a service in a long time.
It's
and I should
on
have double
the
checked.
super patron God tier. All the money.
All the money.
All the money.
We just really missed Mike. We couldn't do it without him.
It's true. We just
Do
didn't
you know
feel
how?
right.
Do you know how pissed off I would have been had I been here and it didn't fucking work?
Yes, that's why
Did you guys
Jared. That's why
think about
Jared
it?
did that
Did you-
when you weren't
Did
here.
you talk about it at length? Like, Mike fucking quit right now if he was here.
No, because we didn't think there were issues. We thought there were issues before. No idea during, and then
Yeah, everything was fine on my end. It was the after effect was like, oh no, actually the way it recorded is not the way it was showing, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Like, oh great.
That's great.
By the way, Mike, this is like the first time I've seen you where I've remembered. We got this for you like 3 weeks ago at the dollar store.
Just a little mini Power Ranger.
Little
Right.
Power Ranger, yeah.
It's right there in the front.
It's just a little guy.
It's been a long couple weeks. So, like, here's the thing. I needed last week off just for myself to decompress. Like, I didn't actually do anything. I just had the day off from my actual job. And there's nothing I hate more than, like, because if I have ADHD and
Right.
everything, like, in autism. So, like, if I'm doing something at 3:30 or 5, the rest of my day is ruined. So I had to give up this to actually be able to do something during the day.
No,
So-
that's understandable.
but like I just
It
needed,
is.
I came back refreshed, but you know what time it is? It's
3 weeks in the making.
It's One Piece Watch. Woo! One Piece Watch. I got judged so hard today by my second work wife. They go chronologically. In case anyone is asking.
In case either one of them listen.
Well, the third one knows she's the third one. She's the only one that would listen.
I didn't know that. I didn't.
Chronological.
I didn't know there was a third one. I thought there was only the 2.
Michelle, Erica, and Alex. Like,
well,
there's 3.
I knew of the first 2. I didn't know about Erica.
Yeah, Erica is my second work wife that I got when I was in
Workplace
claims.
drama, baby.
So they chronological order. I love them all the same equally. There's no favorites.
like parents and their children.
Unless I'm talking to one of them, in which case that one that I'm currently talking to is obviously the favorite.
No, of course.
I could never juggle multiple women, so it is just too much work. Anyway, when I get in the morning, I put my AirPod Maxes on, I turn on the quiet mode so everything's zoned out, and I just start to work, and I watch like 4 or 5 episodes of One Piece.
Right.
And then my second work wife will come up, And she'll be like, she'll judge me, and she's like, "Are you still watching anime?" I'm like, "Yes." And she's like, "What are you watching?" I was like, "One Piece." And she's like, "What? Is it like a series?" I was like,
no.
"Yeah." She's like, "Well, how
we've
long
opened
is it?"
up
I was
the
like,
can
"Well,
of
there's like
worms.
1,117 episodes right now." And she goes, "And what episode are you on?" I was like, "No, hang on. I need to tell you that like 7 years ago, I started it over and got to episode like 143, which I thought was a lot. It's not a lot. And then when I stopped. And then when I stopped working at Farmers for the first time and started working at the jail, and then I had to take a month off in between, I really got into One Piece. And I stop it. And Hunter. And I watched a bunch of episodes, to which I was like, I'm on episode 993. And she goes, where did you start and stop? And I was like, 143. And she goes, "That's so much TV." I'm very aware. So I don't remember what the last One Piece watch we talked
Hunter.
about was.
Don't be barking, please. Well,
Was
you
I
were in
still-
Wano.
Was I in Wano the
I
last time?
think you were
though?
in Wano.
Was I in Wano?
You're
the
still in
last time?
Wano, just to let you know.
I don't know how far in Wano I was at the time, though. So
If I remember, I think the last time we tried
Yep.
to talk about it was a bunch of filler in that.
there was no filler. There hasn't been filler. I thought it was filler. There's been no filler.
Okay.
It's always stuff that
That-
comes
that-
I know.
back.
I think
that's
the
where
last
we were
time
at
I talked
was
about it was the
something about
end
a
of
battle,
Whole
I think.
Cake. Because
Maybe.
we met Katakuri. Guys, I'm watching so much goddamn One Piece.
He doesn't even know.
I spent so much goddamn money, but I'm on episode 992, 993, and we just met Kaido's son,
Yep, I remember talking about
Son.
his son.
son Yamato,
Son Odin.
Yamato,
Yamato.
Yamato Odin.
Yeah, let me
And-
get a picture of him.
Yeah, I need you to see his son, and
I'm just trying to backtrack my brain here.
and
I just remember some fighting.
Luffy learned new hockey called Kau or something, and
Who's that?
his son,
Yeah,
Kaido's son.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
yes.
confused.
It's not any clearer in the show.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
Um,
Anime makes me confused.
yeah, we basically I am 5 episodes away from starting the actual raid on Onigashima. So they are currently at Kaido's palace. Big Mom is there forming the alliance. Linlin and they're trying to get
Please.
the cloud back. Napoleon. Big Mom has a cloud, one of her homies, called Napoleon that Nami takes because it's a cloud and she's a weather person. And they're now Big Mom is trying to get it back.
And she wears no underwear.
Who?
Nami.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Only
know.
Anthony would know.
It's been like I can't tell you.
jacked off so
Like
much
I
this
am so close to being
Me
caught
too.
up,
jerked
but like not. It's
Yeah.
so
What's-
infuriating.
What's amazing is it's so long. Wano is as long as it when you took a break.
Yeah, it was 143 episodes.
Anthony, I have a personal question.
Uh-huh.
When you were growing up, were you the kind of kid that when Adult Swim came on, you had to make sure you were in a locked room because the minute you saw any nudity, it was jerk-off time? So, like, Adult
No.
Swim was like, I need to make sure I'm on here for, like...
No, but I
Just got off to Adult Swim. Jesus Christ.
Just from that comment. Like, you know,
no.
just...
Hey, look, Toei Animation draws beautiful women. And I did like to apologize for Hunter. He isn't here. We are currently in a heat wave in Michigan.
Yes, it is about almost 100
He
degrees
was being
outside.
so good at the beginning,
Yeah.
though.
He was being a very good boy.
So, Hunter, please. If you want to stab me, I'll stab you with my sword. Yeah. So, Mike, you've inspired me.
Okay.
So you're watching One Piece.
Watching all of One Piece.
I watched all of Transformers: Robots in Disguise 2001.
I'm sorry. It's not nearly as long.
No, it's 39 episodes.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking hear it.
It is. It's okay.
Bad.
It's definitely
It's bad.
early 2000s
It's-
anime.
It's a step above Transformers Energon. That is what it is.
Yes.
It is a step below Beast Machines.
Yeah. I almost, if I had the time, because I was watching. I'm mostly listening to it while working.
I thought you couldn't do that.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm starting to see some inconsistencies.
Yeah.
Like, we said you were going to die if you ever tried to listen and do
no.
anything.
The thing is you're attributing that I'm something that I have over 10,000 hours and that I can just do without thinking.
So let me get this straight. You can't listen to a podcast, a book, anything while you do any
But a
menial task.
complicated storyline.
Complicated?
It's pretty basic.
This is bullshit.
I don't know what kind of podcast you're listening to, but mine are pretty basic too. So, throwing that one.
But
out
anyway,
there for you.
so yeah, it's not good, man. I'm like, some of these characters are so good, and some of them are not.
No.
Like Ultra Magnus, great design. He's Optimus Prime's brother. He's fucking Shadow the Hedgehog. He's the
Just
edgy.
edgy?
Yeah, he's the
Yeah,
edgy
okay.
one. Like, oh, we're not friends, but I'll work with you. And he does that for the whole entirety of like the 4 episodes he's in. He shows up like, oh, you guys are garbage, but I'll help you out. Bye.
Michael Morbius, we cannot lose you yet.
But yeah, no, it's a show. I kind of felt bad because I haven't watched it, and I started buying all the toys, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I should probably,
Watch to make
Yeah,
sure it's
make-
Probably
actually-
should.
before you start adding to your collection.
yeah, which.
It's almost done.
Yeah, it is. I'm missing really 3-5 figures that are in the show.
For those of you who want to remember staring towards that, that's where all the Transformers are.
Yep.
That was from the lost episode, too. I tried to do that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was a waste.
Y'all didn't get to see my
Thanks
full
to
collection.
the Super Patreon God tier, you'll be able to see all of Anthony's Transformers.
Though you can, if you do look, you can see one of them right in the center. We have Robots of the Sky 2001 Optimus Prime
Which one?
on the table.
Oh, on the table.
Yeah.
He said right in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My bad.
Jackass.
So the first one that made me give, actually it's the second one, but it's the one that gave me the taste. Made me go. But dude, crazy thing is
I keep messing with things.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna have to take that remote away from you, young man.
It's fun. Well, it's kind of fun, and also, I get to kind of test out what what works,
Until
what doesn't
she
work.
breaks it. And it's,
Oh, Jerry's practicing, so when he sets up his OnlyFans, he'll know what to do.
Coming never.
I believe that.
Coming soon.
No,
Wink.
he doesn't have a good enough body image for that.
See?
You
Mike
don't
knows.
You don't need that. Look at Nikocado Avocado.
He lost weight again.
Did he?
Yes, you need to keep up.
What
on-
is he down to 400?
If you could just keep current on
I don't-
local socials and anything, just fucking use TikTok already. You're
not
you're
wrong.
2.5 months behind everyone else.
Yeah, man.
Yo, I just
it's
learned that
become a real problem.
Captain Sparkles is still playing Minecraft. So,
Yes.
and also that his name is Jordan, spelled with a
2.5 months
Jardon. Jordan.
You're 2.5 months behind.
I am. Orion likes kaiju movies.
Yeah, who doesn't? He's a child.
Now, what did you show him?
I showed him Godzilla King of the Monsters. No, Godzilla X Kong versus Kong.
Really?
Yeah, and he
As
as soon as Big Monkey showed up, he was like, "I'm into
takes
this."
after his father.
He's like, "Oh," he gets at the scale, and I think he's at the point where is real to him,
Okay.
and he doesn't understand that. Oh, this is a fake monkey,
Still,
ape
interesting.
ish, whatever. But
I mean, first he was getting into Transformers, and now he's getting into.
no, well, he doesn't.
all the
It's not the
monkeys.
Transformers. It's the Hot Wheels.
Is it just cars?
It's just the
Just
cars.
5 cars in particular.
There's like 15, Michael. But they're all Hot Wheel adjacent.
That's fair. I mean, Hot Wheels. I was into Hot Wheels when I was a kid too.
Yeah.
I had a shit ton.
It's like he plays with the Hot Wheels and then he goes to the rubber ducks and then the dinosaurs. It's got 3. Which will be perfect for when if he gets into Transformers because there's dinosaurs and cars.
Is there a rubber duck one?
Yes,
Bumblebee's close enough.
there actually is a rubber duck.
I can't believe
in
you
the
just
bot
said
spots.
yes. I was expecting the Bumblebee
2019, I
answer,
think
not,
it came out.
Not that there actually is.
Look, there's a Transformer for everything.
I mean, that's probably fair.
Pedophiles,
point.
check. Don't look up Kiss players. Also, you can also just watch Transformers: Age of Extinction, get the same pedophilic experience.
True. So I brought this up last episode.
Not that you would know.
Yeah, now that you
Only
know,
if
unless
you
you
are
go to the
some-
God tier.
Unless you're at the God tier with all the money.
But I guess it's a bit more fitting because Mike always brings up his One Piece watch, and I typically say that there's not a whole lot of anime I watch, but I guess I should just start watching fucking anime because K-dramas are just like in my world of I keep watching every one I find, and I'm like, I should just get into fucking anime because the way these play out, they're just live action animes. Like I should just get into watching more anime.
You should watch Delicious Dungeon on Netflix.
I've heard I need to watch that one from my one coworker. He's really into it. And he said that's one.
I think you would like it. The concept is really enjoying for me. I got stuff. I got too much stuff to do. I don't get enough time to binge a series.
I have too much time. I'll binge it. No, my one coworker's super into it. He keeps telling me to watch it, and I haven't. But I think I'm just gonna have to.
Yeah, no. It's just people going through a dungeon and then they eat the monsters.
So I've heard. Yeah.
And it's well done. It's got Sung Wong Cho in it. You know him as Pro ZD from YouTube, or he's one of the Vault Hunters in Borderlands.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, in Borderlands 4, he's the robot. I don't remember his name.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Okay.
And also, I hope that I pronounced his name right. I know his first name is Sung Wong.
Probably not. No, because I was telling Anthony, like, I rewatched the season of Squid Game there just because that had a new season coming, and I was like, yeah, I enjoyed that. I'll wind up watching when it comes out. I'll just get myself caught up.
Cheers, like I'm gonna dye my hair red.
No,
Just
no,
like...
no. I couldn't go to the extent that they do because anyway. But then after I got through that, I was telling Anthony, it popped up the other ones that I've watched, like Alice in Borderlands and the 8 Show went on. They're all like, new season coming this year. And I was like, oh, they're all getting a new season. So like I've just been watching through like the 1-2 seasons they have, getting myself caught up for when they come because I've enjoyed them.
Jared has discovered that there are movies out there and stuff that's not made by Americans that's good.
Took him long enough.
I mean, there are things that I've enjoyed. It's just I've never gotten into like the K-drama whole thing, whatever. And then Squid Game came out, but before that, somebody introduced me to something. I don't remember what. There's something else I watched before that, and I was like, oh, these are kind of interesting. And then I got into Parasite, Squid Game, Train to Busan, and all that. And I'm like, oh no, these are like genuinely
check out
good.
BTS.
I know what that is, Anthony.
Hashtag Stan Army.
I'm not that oblivious.
Are they still popular?
For whatever reason, the whole like the not even rich, because some of them it's not even the rich, because Alice in Borderlands is just it's like a video game thing come to life. But I've been really into all the, because they're fucking out there ideas. They make sometimes they make no fucking sense until you get to the end. But I just think they're more interesting than because everything here between AMC, Amazon, and whatnot, you either got superheroes or you've got like Walking Dead drama kind of stuff where like they drag themselves out so much that there's episodes that are just fucking stale as shit. Which is why I couldn't get through Walking Dead all the way. Is they got to a certain point where like you talk about a filler episode and it just turned into an episode of like the fly episode of Breaking Bad, where like nothing's fucking happening. They're just chasing a fly, but like multiple episodes of that became Walking Dead.
I got
where, like,
to where
nothing of importance fucking happened.
Where he let a grenade off in a tank, and then I stopped watching.
Yeah, like
first episode.
Yeah, the first episode. No, I don't know. That show was okay to me for a while, and then it really did just hit a point where like it was 18 episodes a season, but like a good handful or more of those episodes were literally just like, oh, a horse died, and now they have to find a new one, and nothing of importance happens.
What you should check out some good old Japanese horror, like Ju-on. Great. J-U-O-N.
I watched The Cube. The original Cube, not the American remake, but like the original Cube, and I was like, oh, this is fucking good.
Watching the American one, I felt stupid.
Yeah. I think I've watched all the Cubes at this point.
It's like fucking.
I think they had them all streaming somewhere.
What was the first one? What was the thing? It was like non-repeating prime numbers to like.
Yeah,
some
they had to find
thing.
They had to find non-repeating. I think it was prime numbers, and they kept doing more and more math and yada yada.
It's a very smart person movie, but it's
one?
The Cube.
Is it like the Hypercube?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's people that are trapped in a cube, and they have to go to a different.
You push a button and it opens the door.
Yep, and then you go and you might die depending on the numbers on the floor.
And sometimes you see your future self.
Yep. It's a weird movie.
It's a very weird movie.
I've seen Hypercube. I saw Hypercube, and we've talked about this many times, but it's been a while. And then the Hypercube which is Cube 2, Hypercube or whatever.
Yes.
And then
Hypercube squared.
And then the Tomorrow Eaters, where people get stuck in the past, but
Yep.
giant balls of teeth come through in reality. Yeah.
That's
They don't make them like they used to.
No, and sometimes that's for the better.
They can't make them like they. Great concepts, terribly executed. Hypercube gave me fucking nightmares for a long
Oh,
time.
I fucking bet.
The problem is that Stephen King stopped doing cocaine.
Was that Stephen King movies?
The one with the ball eating stuff, that's Stephen King.
Is it really? What's
Yeah.
it based on?
I believe that was the Langoliers, right?
Yeah, the Langoliers.
Yeah, they're just giant fur balls that just eat fucking everything.
Okay,
and then
but
they're, like,
is it an
trapped on a
actual
plane.
story, or is it just
The
a?
Langoliers, Stephen King.
I believe it's a story.
What book is this from?
The Langoliers.
I believe so. Because I think the only
That is,
one...
yeah, that is exactly. You know what? Yeah, I see the plane and everything. You're absolutely right. Yep.
I think the only one that was not a book before it was...
so bad. They're so fucking.
Oh,
so
yeah, no.
fucking bad.
Look at these fucking sphincters.
Oh my god. It's
You know,
so
I think the
bad.
only one that was like his true cocaine binge between the book and then immediately making a movie was Maximum Overdrive, where he was just like, I have this horrible idea. I'm going to make it a movie because I've made you guys millions. And it was just the dumbest
I don't think I've seen
fucking
that
thing.
one.
Is it the tire?
Yeah, well, that's the one where the meteor shoots over. Because there's two different versions. There was a made-for-TV version and then Maximum Overdrive that he did. But it's just the cars come to life when the meteor goes by. And it's all the people trapped in a diner. Both are the same exact fucking movie.
Yeah, it's the honkening.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Like,
Yes, it's the honkening.
I can't remember
You'll
what the
kill
other
your
one's
best
called.
friend when they goes after Leela.
oh, you're my best friend.
Oh, you're trying to kill me. I've never been more.
I can't remember what the hell the other one
gesture,
is, but the one that was made for TV, I think, is the one that has Emilio Estevez.
Estevez.
Yeah.
Emilio.
And then there's Maximum Overdrive, but
Movie's
they were
terrible.
both the same fucking thing. Just one was made for like sci-fi TV.
Emilio Estevez, Stephen King movie.
One of them has it.
Maximum Overdrive.
Okay, it is.
God
He is a
damn.
maximum. Okay.
Pulling shit out your ass, huh?
Because there's a second version. I just don't remember what the fuck the other one was called, but it plays the slightest
Hunter.
different.
Well, let's see if it's based on the story called Trucks.
Yeah. Because then I think
Adaptations?
the other one's just called Trucks.
Yep, Trucks.
Is that
Yeah,
like,
it was.
That was like what Monster Trunks was supposed to be like, where there was a monster inside of a truck.
Dude, Monster Trucks. It was
was worse
like on
than
Netflix
that.
or something.
Yeah.
And I saw it. I'm like, Heather, we should watch this. I remember seeing the trailer for this for like 3 years. It was
There
the
was-
Morbius of the early 2000s.
Yes, it was.
Um,
Mattel's still trying to make those.
I saw a list. Sometimes when streaming services categorize movies, it blows my fucking mind what they think qualifies. If you're thinking a fun family road trip movie, Anthony, and I say Joyride, does that signify a fun
Isn't that with
family
Kevin Hart and
ride?
Ice Cube?
Oh.
Are you sure? That's Ride Along.
Yeah, Joyride is a movie about a killer truck driver.
Yes.
Named, oh god, what was his name?
With Paul Walker. And he's looking for Candy Cane because it's Paul Walker and I don't remember his fucking name, from Strange Wilderness, from Saving Silverman. It's like him and Paul Walker,
Sure.
and they fuck with the truck driver pretending to be a woman, and then he just goes on a fucking murder spree trying to find them because he thinks she's a real woman.
2001.
But it was in the
Rusty.
family fun like driving movie, and I'm like, that's not
It's
family
got
fun
Steve
driving
Zahn
movie.
in it.
Yes.
Steve Zahn. You know Steve Zahn. Everyone knows Steve Zahn.
Yeah.
Steve Zahn.
Yeah, their brothers going
He's
across
the
country.
broccoli from Daddy Daycare.
He's also
Yes,
Bad
yes.
Ape. I've never
Yes,
seen Daddy
that's the other
Daycare.
one.
We are aware you've never seen Daddy Daycare. That's why I brought it up. It's a throwback to like 4 episodes.
It's
100
a
episodes
throwback
ago.
to my life with my Heather.
But
I meant
anyway,
to say my
just,
wife.
just anytime I see that in a categorized thing, and I'm
Can't
like,
believe you
somebody
can't
just
watch
needs
Rusty
to go
Nail.
through these fucking. Thank you. Yes.
That's the
Dumb
truck
fucking
driver.
name.
But I'm always
dumb
just like,
fucking
somebody needs to go through what the fuck the AI is putting in these categories, because like that is not family fun adventure time.
There's people working at Netflix doing that. They didn't.
Then they are dumb as shit.
I think one of the funniest categories they ever did, I
damn.
think it was for an April 1st on Netflix, it was Buff White Guy Can't Deal with Children. And it was like The Pacifier, movies like that. Like that's a clever. Do be funny, Netflix. Though you're no longer funny because you've moved on to corporate being a asshole.
Well, that's
Yeah.
tends to happen.
Because Heather had to borrow
Unfortunately.
Mike's password to watch Bridgerton.
Well, yeah, just throw it out there so I get in trouble and lose my Netflix account.
Oh, Netflix. If Netflix is listening to us...
Netflix is listening to everyone.
this
Copyrights.
Yeah. Oi.
Excuse me.
Oi. So I was telling Anthony before the show, too, just because this one, it caught me by surprise, because I forgot to bring it up with our last episode anyway, when we were talking about everything. But Blumhouse are going for making horror movies. They put out a thing that they're making a horror game collection for, like, a couple indie developer kind of thing. Which took me by surprise of just, like, it's their brand doing horror video game, and I was like, okay.
But is it just going to be a bunch of B horror video games? Because that's what anyone wants.
That's pretty much what it looks like, a collection of just B indie horror game movies.
So, I knew Blumhouse did a bunch of horror movies.
Yes.
Did you know that they also did the Black Klansman and Whiplash?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did not know that those were the production companies behind the Black Klansman and Whiplash.
The reason
I
this
just
is the
got a
reason why.
whiplash.
That's why they're able to do like the video game thing or like do anything they want.
That's how they got Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, they're just a very big. They're very good at picking out people who haven't had a big coming out and just give them a budget.
Jones, so.
Oh, well, yes.
Spike Lee.
That's what I meant.
But yeah, no,
I
they're just very good at
just
picking
clicked
out
on
things
it.
to give a budget to.
Yeah, wait, I saw
That's
Henry
how they-
Belafonte.
Pretty much how they came to be.
It was Harry Belafonte's last feature before he died.
Aren't they the ones? I'm pretty sure they're the ones under Insidious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I knew them.
Yeah, which again is how they got so big. It's just here's like a small budget to somebody
Here's
like
a-
you
here's
have
a
a
real-
good name and a reputation. Here you go, and then it became
Got
big,
Ethan
and then
Hawke.
They just bam.
Our first love before it was replaced. I don't know who our current love is because I know last year's love was Timothy Chalamet. Did
you know
he?
what's a good question? Who the fuck is the one this year?
For what?
The Oddcast good boy, our actor of love.
When did we get Ethan Hawke?
Back when we did the Ethan Hawke month.
We didn't Ethan Hawke month?
Yeah, we watched a bunch of Ethan Hawke movies.
No, we did not.
Yeah, we watched Daybreakers.
I'm pretty sure that was just in the Vampire Month, and
Yeah.
Daybreakers was there.
I don't, we've never done an Ethan Hawke
I swear
month.
I gotta look up
No.
Ethan Hawke movies now.
It's not an Ethan Hawke.
He was in Moon
Did I
Knight.
just do this myself? Did I just watch a bunch of Ethan Hawke movies like Gattaca,
Hold on.
Sinister? I think I gave myself an Ethan Hawke
Anthony
month.
apparently jumped realities in which we did an Ethan Hawke month because I can't name you any movie that Ethan Hawke has been in.
I can
Because
name
he
like
looks
4.
like Kevin Bacon, and I always get those two mixed up.
That
Anthony,
post.
I think you jumped realities. You're no
think I
longer
did.
in your
I
own
think
reality.
I did.
Fucking, what would he have called it?
It would depend on the month it was in.
That's what I'm asking you, asshole.
Ethan Jock.
No. Are you looking up Ethan Hawke movies or not?
Do you want me?
I don't have any idea what
All right.
movies this motherfucker's been in. I know he's in Moon Knight. Because I get him and Kevin Bacon confused.
So we got The Northman.
Nope.
The Black Phone.
Nope.
No!
No, I'm just naming movies.
I'm saying no, we didn't do an Ethan Hawke month.
I swear we did.
We only
No.
watched Daybreakers.
Yeah, we watched Daybreakers for vampires.
That Magnificent Seven.
And Daybreakers might have been, wasn't it Sam Neill or
Sinister.
Willem Dafoe? Stop.
Oh, God.
Total Recall. Daybreakers.
We literally only did Daybreakers. I don't know. In Ethan Hawke month, you came from a
Jared,
completely different
Lord of
universe.
Jared. Stop. Jared has mentioned Black Phone before.
Oh, yeah. I watched it. We didn't.
Gattaca.
No.
No.
That's a great movie. You guys
Yes, but what
Dude,
four
we
movies
should-
do you
when
think
did
that
we
we
should-
do that?
I swear we did at least Gattaca and fucking
Not to Gattaca.
No.
and Daybreakers.
What the fuck? What's Gattaca about?
Is about in the future where people make their babies pick out specific traits. He was a natural one, and he's. You should watch Gattaca. It's a great one. He wants to go to space.
No.
He's got a heart defect.
Can't with you.
And he takes Jude Law's identity.
What the fuck? You've seen it here, and Anthony entered a different prime time.
Apparently.
Have you craved chocolate milk today?
Yeah, have you?
No, but a few.
I know I did the other day, so this is weird.
I did too. Did
keep
me
you
and
updated.
Jared jump? Is that what it is? The Oddcast jumped 2 out of 3.
I'm gonna fucking look this up right now. Thank God we have Spotify.
You're not gonna find anything with Ethan Hawke in there. We did Daybreakers.
I'm gonna find.
We only
if I
did
find
Daybreakers.
Why did
two-
we do Daybreakers? It was vampires, right? But
I'm
what
pretty
other
sure we
ones?
just did Vampire.
We did We did that.
Morbius, that. and-
Morbius. There's another vampire movie,
Oh,
right?
God.
We didn't
For
do
those of you,
Twilight.
if you remember what we did for that.
that wasn't
for that.
fucking Ethan Hawke.
That was definitely was not an Ethan Hawke.
I didn't even know Ethan Hawke was in that movie. Who's Ethan Hawke playing that movie?
The main character. In
Sam
Daybreaker-
Neill?
No, he works for Sam Neill. He's the main character.
Thought that's Kevin Bacon.
Daybreakers. I didn't know Vin Diesel was in the Fast and Furious movies. Who's he play?
I remember Willem Dafoe and Sam Neill. Maybe a hot chick.
Mike's entire life, he's just seen Ethan Hawke as Kevin Bacon.
When Moon Knight came out, I thought it was Kevin Bacon.
I did too.
I can't. There's
They
no
look
search
the
by
same.
episodes. I can't search by episodes. I have to do it on a computer.
Just scroll through, asshole.
I'm not scroll.
scroll,
Oh,
you
you want to
fucking
scroll through? All right.
You'll never find it. Yeah,
You're never gonna
I'll
find
start from the bottom.
October.
It'd be October.
Oh
We did
God.
Halloween.
Jackass July.
That's way
Yep.
before that.
I have to. By the way, I have to show Heather fucking
What?
What do you
Jackass because she's never heard of it.
No, don't do that. It's not. good
Don't
for her.
scar Heather. She.
I'm not gonna show her movies. I'll show her skits like the High Five.
You know what? The show is a safer bet because the show they couldn't do anything because censorship. So that one is a lot safer on the eyes.
Fuck Ethan Hawke movies. Jesus Christ. And then sometimes I
can't
get
even
him
think of any
confused with
other
Ern
fucking-
McGregor. So.
Jesus Christ.
How do you confuse him with Ewan McGregor?
Well, because the movie, what is it? The Island.
Yes.
Yeah.
I sometimes think that's Kevin Bacon too. It's not.
Oh my God.
Well, maybe it's Ethan Hawke. It's not. It's Ern McGregor. I only know Erwin from Star Wars.
Smarch. Megan Marina Smarch. April Frazier.
Ethan Hawke is Kevin
April
Bacon.
Frazier,
It's
yeah.
confirmed on the Oddcast.
At least in this timeline it is. I don't know about your guys' timeline. This timeline it is.
May.
They're twinsies.
Lord of the June.
Yeah,
Terrible name.
it was.
That's because we did Sven's Lord of the Rings.
July.
Jackass July.
I'm pretty sure that I want to say that was his idea, was because it was the whole
Do the whole trilogy.
June and month
Terrible
and
movie.
whatnot.
Trash Timber.
Yep.
Which was Trash Timber? We watched trash movies.
Sky High, Mortal Kombat, Super Mario, and
God.
Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot we watched Super Mario. Oh,
Transformers.
We've done a lot with this show, folks. Like, we've been here for 6 years. There's shit that we don't remember doing.
no.
There's a lot of shit I
Not
don't
at
remember
all.
doing.
Not even a little bit. There's a whole period where we talked about cartoons, and I got real pissed off at Yogi the Bear, and I couldn't remember why.
Because you hate anthropomorphic
And-
animals.
Anthropomorphic animals, yeah.
Fine with Bugs Bunny,
hate
just not Yogi Bear. It's weird.
or Top Cat.
I will admit
Pink
defeat.
Panther.
Yeah, where we did not do it, Ethan Hawke.
Oh, wow. Are you saying we were right?
No.
I'm
I'm just saying I was wrong.
I'm this close to buying Dogma just so we can watch it too. Yeah, no Ethan Hawke. I've never seen an Ethan Hawke movie besides Daybreakers. Apparently, that wasn't. Kevin
Watch, Mike's
Bacon.
gonna go home and look, and then he's just gonna be in a shit ton of movies.
He's gonna look at his Power Rangers collection. Somehow they're all Ethan Hawke.
Everything's Ethan Hawke. Everything's coming up Ethan Hawke.
Wait, when was Tommy Oliver Ethan Hawke?
Yeah, see, what would have been at Daybreakers? That would have been...
I went back to Mega Marina's March, and that's as far back
It was
as I
the
went.
last
No, I'm
October
just-
before that when we started the Morbius trend.
I'm just thinking Ethan Hawke-wise, because he had a good run there. It was like The Purge, Daybreakers,
Nope.
Sinister, and I think a few others were like in like a run for him at that point.
Nope, never seen Sinister.
I mean, that's fair. That
Sinister's
is definitely
a
not
great
a
movie.
Mike. Not a Mike movie though.
No, not a Mike movie.
Not a Mike movie.
Mike, you would die.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I've gotten better.
Great movie, great twist.
See, that's I was gonna say
I
Sinister
watched
has...
Barbarian. Like, it can't be that much worse.
No, it
so-
is.
Is it? Okay,
It
because
makes
Barbarian
your
is
skin
fucked
crawl.
up. So
Because it's more of the
Barbarian's fucked up. Sinister is more. It plays with the suspense of
I don't know.
something gonna happen?
nope.
Is
then I'd
something
have to
really
watch
terrible
Anxiety,
gonna
so-
happen? Like,
and it also
yeah.
plays on like when you think you're safe,
Nope.
and then you're not.
Nope.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sinister has one of the most debated for like people who like the movie. There is a lot of people who debate if the ending was better before they did what they did. Because there was 2 different endings. There's the ending we got, and then they had another ending where the demon doesn't show up at the end. It's just they like kind of linger at just did the girl do it of her own free will, or was it him? And then I think it was a test screening audience was like, no, we want Pazuzu at the end, so they add him
Pazuzu
for the end there.
Pazuzu.
But originally it wasn't. It was just the film and then left open ended.
Anyway, it's not Pazuzu. Pazuzu's the Exorcist.
Oh right.
Yeah, Pazuzu's the
God,
guardian
what the fuck
of
is?
the
God damn it! What's
Farnsworth
Sinister's demon?
Tower. in
Bagul?
Futurama.
Bagul.
I think it might be Bagul. They're both a B. That's why.
Pazuzu's a P. Yeah, Bagul.
Thank you.
Okay.
No, I only know that
Yeah.
Pazuzu's the Babylonian god.
Okay, shut up.
Okay, that's fair.
So, for the longest time, Anthony knows this. Yep. I've been having issues with my Switch. With corrupted data. And I was finally able to determine what the corrupted data was coming from. And I have since corrected the corrupted data.
Okay.
Do you know that the Switch turns off completely?
Yes.
Like there's a power button.
Yes.
Not just a sleep mode, but a power button.
Yep, yeah. Sometimes you gotta hold it down, make sure it shuts off.
Forgot. You know what happens when you insert memory cards and take out memory cards when it's not shut off?
Oh no.
Corrupts the data.
Oh no.
So I had to wipe it. I've re-downloaded everything since, but like corrupts the data.
Yep.
That would do it, huh?
Yep.
Yep.
See, the problem is, Michael, you didn't grow up with a lot of consoles.
I didn't.
So it's something that you had to have learned.
Sleep mode was not something that existed in any console that I had
fair. Wow.
prior to the Switch.
Yep.
I've never even thought about
GameCube, 64.
You ever
I was
accidentally
Nintendo.
pull out a PlayStation 2 memory card while it's saving? Same thing.
Corrupted?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Data gets.
Oh, fuck
That
yeah.
makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Which leads me to like luckily I had cloud storage on like because I had a super account because
What a
I had
modern
Nintendo Switch
saving
Online.
grace.
Yep. And so
damn.
like I recovered my Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I know.
Thank fucking God.
That was like 100 hours.
It was 144 at the very end.
At that point, you can't play that game again.
No, I would have downloaded Breath of the Wild and tried that. Are you fucking kidding me? It took me what 50 hours just to get to the first temple because I went around exploring and getting all the upgrades before even attempting the first temple. So, and I only beat Ganon once. And I got my Pokemon back. So when I get actually in a mood for that, which will be eventually because I didn't get to play the Indigo Disc because so this summer when it's hot. But I downloaded Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, which was the remaster from the Nintendo GameCube game that came out.
The only thing that Heather's been asking for since the Switch has been out.
It's so good.
I bet.
It's so good. She'd waste so much time.
Oh, whoa. Censor. Whoa, we don't give out the dogs for free. I'm the only one not wearing shoes here.
Quit fucking with the dog. He's being
No, I'm
good.
talking about my toes.
I know. When it was on the GameCube, I was a dumb child.
As
But,
we all
I mean,
were.
I wasn't. I was in high school.
You were inexperienced.
I was not good at games. I'm much better
that's-
at games. And so like
fair.
much in the same vein of when I played Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, I would only ever really upgrade my HP. More HP, die less. Not always true. Sometimes you need power. Power good. In Super Mario and the Thousand Year Door, you can do HP, flower power, which allows you to do special moves, and badge power, which lets you increase. You can do special moves like there's Quake Hammer, which like creates an earthquake, Ice Hammer, which freezes, and Fire Hammer, and like Piercing Blow, which like penetrates armor and stuff like that.
Interesting.
But I was a dumb child when I played it through the GameCube, and I didn't really do badge power, but there's a lot of good badges that you can increase, which like, for 5, you get 3 badge power every time you level up.
Okay.
And so like for 5 badge power, you can have a badge that's like attack up, and so it gives you an extra bonus attack. Well, this time as a not dumb child, I upgraded a lot more badge power. Like I had 50 HP, 40 flower power, the rest is like 57 badge power. So I'm pretty decked out to the nines.
Fair.
And it was so much easier. It was so much goddamn easier. Like it helps I know where the story beats are going, so like I didn't really need a whole lot, but like
Pick up the mouse hammer.
in the GameCube, I never really beat the game. My first attempt at the final boss. Just I was like, I'm so nervous. I had so much anxiety because, like, if I went back and I pulled the GameCube memory card I played, I'd be at such a higher level and still be terrified to fucking go through and try this again. No, I'm good. I'm good now.
This is understandable.
Yep.
Oh, we talked about it last week.
No, you
on
didn't.
the first week,
the
but
God
like because they
Only God.
they
knows
announced Doom. The Dark
I can't
Ages.
wait to watch a playthrough of it because it's a game that I will never be able to play myself.
Cannot wait to play it. Like I'm still like
What got to me was like a shrapnel gun with a fucking skull.
Yeah, the skull.
Oh my god!
shooter.
I'm like, that is a fucking sweet weapon.
Yeah, no.
This game is far too fast paced. I would never be able to play it.
Mike, this is like Halo on crack.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would
it
never
is.
be able to play it.
Like Doom 2016, you probably could get with.
Nope, I've watched the playthroughs. It hurts.
I say Doom Eternal is a game.
That's the one. That's what I meant.
Yeah. Like 2016 is a lot slower paced. Doom Eternal is like you have to keep moving or you will die.
Yeah.
And I've learned this because I was playing
died?
I'm replaying the DLC because I never finished it.
Right.
Because it was so hard. It's
Yep.
so fucking hard. They're throwing everything at you because this is post game.
Yep.
You're supposed to be the best you can be.
Right, you're looking for the Hell Priests or whatever the fuck they are.
Yep. And you're fucking actually we're gonna go kill Satan.
Oh, cool.
That's what we're doing.
You know, Anthony, that's better than the time I was playing God of War 2018.
Which was that?
The Norse mythology one.
Technically, it would be the.
Is it with Ragnarok?
It's one right before Ragnarok.
Yeah, it's like the
So do
fourth.
you or do you not know your son is Loki in that one?
You don't find out till the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that with or without Yggdrasil? Do you get the guy head who talks you through everything in that one?
Yes.
Or no? Okay.
Yes.
I've watched a playthrough of that. It's so fucking long because the person I was watching did 100%. Like 56 hours later, I'm like, okay, so final boss now? Because this is nothing like the God of War I watched when it was still on G4 TV. When it was God of War 1 and you just got the really cool...
God, I played that so much.
Got the really
Blades of
cool chain.
Chaos.
Yeah,
Chain
Blades of Chaos.
Yes.
Right.
Yep, Blaze of Chaos.
Okay, I wanted to make sure I was remembering that right. Because you get the Leviathan eggs with the new ones there. But I was gonna say I got stuck on that and I didn't even realize I was stuck on it for like 2 months or so because there was a character that I walked
Doing it
in
wrong.
and it was a Valkyrie and I didn't find out till months later that those are actually boss bonus characters and I was like, oh, the
Optional.
path took me like right here, so the whole time I've been stuck like I can't beat this fucking boss, and then yeah, no, it was a bonus.
Walk away.
Yeah, I just literally had to backtrack, and the path was a little more hidden. And I'm like, oh, but this takes you to the fucking secret boss.
He's like,
Son of a
there's
bitch.
just a brief dusting of snow in the path so you can't see it.
A single branch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, and I gave up on that game because I'm like, oh, I'll never fucking beat these new ones. These are really hard, and it's a secret boss.
That's why I stopped
I'm an
playing
idiot.
Doom Eternal because it was so fucking hard. And then I'm like, I'm almost 30.
Yeah.
I get like 1, maybe 2 hours a night to
Yeah,
play
you don't wanna
a
miss.
game. I don't have a hard time. So I just went to settings, turned it down to easy. I'm like, all right. I haven't died since. This is fantastic. Makes you really feel
been,
like the Doom Slayer. They call him the Doom Guy in the DLC, which is really funny. Because someone's like, go Doom Guy. Okay, that felt wrong. That's fantastic.
I've been replaying State of Decay 2, and I don't really know why.
What
just-
that is.
I don't really know how to describe that fucking game. Other
I
than
don't
just
know either. I've never played it.
base building zombie, I guess.
Like Fortnite. And I mean the original Fortnite, not the Battle Royale mode. Where
It's
it's a tower
survival-
defense game.
Yeah, survival base building, you have to gather resources and try to keep people alive, recruit people as you go. But I've been going back and replaying that. They announced the third one, and I was replaying the second one. And I'm like, I don't know how the fuck they're making a third one. I really don't. Because between the first and second game, they just added a couple more features, but they're almost the same exact fucking game. So, like, I don't get what the hell a third one's supposed to do.
You say that, but you own the second one. Therefore, you're
I don't own it.
contributing
I get
now.
it through Game Pass. I don't own it.
Well, that's why. It's Game Pass.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of shit going to Game Pass. Like Call of Duty and Gears of War and anything else Microsoft owns at this point. Honestly, I will say, though, the Call of Duty going to Game Pass did take me by surprise a little bit just because of how much fucking money that franchise makes that they would actually go that route. I didn't think they would. I really didn't. But they proved me wrong on that.
Well, the thing is, Microsoft is not Sony. Microsoft will buy a bunch of studios, but I don't think they will make stuff exclusive if it makes some money.
Okay. Microsoft. We've talked about this. I've talked about this at work with some people. Stop buying fucking studios. Because at this point, you've bought so many fucking big studios that you can't even fucking keep them floating. Like, you keep demolishing these studios you buy because you can't fucking afford all the branches that they have. And it's really starting to piss people off.
And they're like, why are there no indie games?
Well, that's the thing. It's like, oh, why is Bethesda only focusing on Fallout 76 and they're not doing anything else? Oh, now they're going to focus on Starfield. Why aren't we getting some of the other, like, Dishonored or, like, off-branching things? Because they've shut down all the extra fucking studios because, oh, big fucking surprise, a couple $billion company, they can't keep it all afloat, so they have to shut down some of the extra studios that make those games.
Well, Jared, you're giving a lot of credit to them not being able to do it. They can. They choose not to, and then it's a tax write-off.
Exactly. And it makes me more mad because they are talking about buying another fucking studio, and I'm just like, please no. You own Bethesda now. You got Activision. Activision was a pointless fucking buy. I don't care what any of these fanboys say. I'm talking to you people out there about, like, Call of Duty was a great... No, it's fucking not.
It's great for Microsoft because they get all the money.
You paid, what, a couple billion for fucking Call of Duty? Who gives a shit? Like, Call of Duty has been the same fucking game since we were in high school. I look at Black Ops 6, it is the past fucking 2 Activision Call of Duties all over again.
I hate to argue with you, which is untrue. I love to argue with you.
Yes, you do.
Black Ops 6 is #1 pre-order on Steam and Xbox right now. People love it.
I don't. You know what? I agree with Pete Holmes. The shadow government can do whatever they want. And we deserve it. And it's not because of the New Year's joke he did. It is because people who buy fucking Call of Duty. Because they buy it every year and it never changes. The last Call of Duty I actually bought, and it was on a heavy discount even, because I was just like, I'm not paying full price, was Modern Warfare 2, which was like 4 years ago. And even that one was just because I wanted the story they had, and I just wanted it on discount because I wasn't going to pay $60 for one thing that I
don't remember which one. See, the thing that really bothers me is sometimes I do.
It wasn't even worth that.
I want to buy like Black Ops 2 and play through that campaign again because I had a lot of fun. It's still $60.
See, I have it. Like, I have Black Ops 2 on mine digitally just from years ago, and I'm glad I have it because, yeah, all the Call of Duties are still $60, and it makes no fucking sense. But so God tier, right? God tier if you want to hear the original ranting. But I will give you the reason why, folks, and it is so stupid. If you buy Call of Duty now, it is as big as it is.
390 gigabytes.
Yes. Unless you look at Game Pass and you look at, be very careful. If you own a Call of Duty, if you go on Game Pass, it'll tell you own Call of Duty Black Ops 6. What? Right? Fucking shocking. And it's because they're just combining all the fucking Call of Duties into one giant file.
Call of Duty used to be a fun game.
Because the way they look at it is go fuck yourself. You're not buying a game. You're buying a fucking game library. You're getting every fucking Call of Duty they've made the past 5 years.
You're buying an experience.
Well, the thing is,
dumb.
You're not buying all the other games when you buy Black Ops 6. You're only buying Black Ops 6, but you still have to download all the other games.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. You're buying just that, but you're also downloading the files. In case you want to buy the other ones, you can just buy the title for them and be good to go. It's stupid as fuck. It is the dumbest fucking gaming decision a company could possibly
Which is so funny because the people who are going to buy this already have the other ones.
And and honest to God, the only reason why is because of Warzone. Because Warzone is their cash cow. And every Call of Duty they've made since Blackout, which was Black Ops 5 or 4, Blackout was the original battle royale that they did, and it got really big. And then Modern Warfare came out, which was a different company, so they made Warzone. Warzone has just been the thing. Blackout went away because it was replaced by Warzone, which was a reskinned Blackout. And then that has just connected every single one, and that's why. It's because every game, the guns that are in the current COD go into Warzone. So instead of importing the gun files, they just import the whole fucking game with each reincarnation is just because they have to keep those guns in Warzone.
Yep, I hate it.
And it's fucking dumb as shit.
There's So, speaking of some games,
There's an easier
Overwatch
way to do
2.
it.
You know, guys, remember Overwatch?
No.
The most poorly-made game of all time.
I don't remember anything.
I
Overwatch
think-
2, I think you mean Overwatch 2.0.
1.0.
Or sorry,
1.1.
1.1, whatever.
'Cause it's literally, if you bought Overwatch... I technically own Overwatch 2, because I bought Overwatch.
So do I, yeah.
I
because
played
don't
the hell out
know
of
Overwatch.
that.
So
Well,
fucking
first
dumb.
off, apparently July 9th there's going to be a Transformers collab. But I wanted to share this image of that Overwatch Super Mega. Michael, who's that?
Is Rita Repulsa?
Uh-huh, and?
That's a Beetleborg.
And?
Is that a Common Rider?
Uh-huh.
And then, yeah, okay. So
Those are all just generic people that they made, but... That
So let me
those costumes.
bring that back, and you need
Yeah,
to send that Jared for the thumbnail.
let me get a screenshot and I'll send it to you.
So that is all Rita Repulsa. I think it might be it's a reskin Rita Repulsa from a Boom comic that they recently did. That is clearly a Beetleborg.
Yes.
And it is specifically one of the Astral Borgs, the Ladybug Astral Borg, if I'm being 100% honest with you.
Why
May
are
I?
they...
No, of course.
If not a combination of that and the purple one from Metallics. Those are clearly Common Riders.
Yes, yes, they are.
Like he's got a Common Rider stance. What is this with
Overwatch 2. I don't know if those are official or
honestly,
just
this
bootleg.
one looks like a Digimon. It kind of looks like a Digimon, right?
I kind of like the wolf.
Yeah, like no. There's one specifically that has like a red. It kind of looks like golden or golden Vmon, whatever the fuck his name, Magna Vmon.
Let me add extra
That's
space.
just a crossover thing they're doing then?
I don't know if that's officially the crossover with Power Rangers and all that, but
The Power Rangers is dead, so no.
yeah.
Power Rangers is dead. No longer. Oh god. So
Unless it goes to Fortnite.
That's really off.
no.
I'm not
so-
gonna
I think Power Rangers already did go to Fortnite. for a bit.
Anthony can explain it a little bit better, and I will piggyback off you. Anthony, you want to explain
Got
why
it.
Power Rangers is dead?
Okay, so the previous Hasbro CEO saw
Yes.
the 2017 movie that came out, and he's like, "Holy shit, this is making a lot of toys, lots of movies." Movie wasn't that successful, but the toy line,
Great.
so
Did
great. So he decided to buy the Power Rangers license
Yep.
Okay.
without consulting R&D or anyone else, and then he died.
Yep.
So,
I'm sorry, what?
yeah, no, he bought it, made Hasbro in charge of it.
Yep.
So also you have to remember,
He bought
Power
the
Rangers
licensing agreement.
is the 90s toy.
Yep.
It was the show that killed every other show,
Yep.
including Transformers.
Yep.
It has been Hasbro's enemy for 25 years.
Yep.
People who've worked on there for 25 years were moved to Power Rangers. Now, Michael's bought a lot of Power Rangers.
Have.
Yes.
They are not of great quality. Some of them.
It is believed now, because there have been leaks of people talking about it, that they were purposely trashed to bring down the brand.
Remember when Anthony bought the Megazord and it was missing like a whole fucking part
the
right out of
whole-
the box?
Yep.
So they purposely sabotaged a competing property,
Yep.
even though they fucking own it now.
Yep.
So there's no reason to shoot yourself in the
Yep.
foot.
Pettiness.
Yep. So knowing what I know that now, and knowing that Playmates
Playmates.
has it. Playmates have done Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for like their entire run.
Yeah.
They,
Yep.
they have been specifically Ninja Turtles, and there are some shitty Ninja Turtle toys out there, but it gives me faith that they have this. The issue is what we talked about 3 weeks ago. Netflix was supposed to do a revival or an animated or something. Fucking shot in the foot because Hasbro sold it off, right? So there's no licensing. So how you gonna make toys about a show that doesn't fucking exist? And you can look me in the eyes right here. You can look me, and you can be like, "But Michael, there's not a Ninja Turtles show." No, there are 3. There is one on Nickelodeon.
That's
There's
true.
one on Netflix or some shit. And there's the fucking Mutant Mayhem that was so fucking successful by Seth Rogen. They've greenlit 3 fucking sequels. They can do whatever the
Wasn't
fuck
unaware there
they
were 3
want.
sequels lit.
The
but-
next one they're gonna
Okay.
do is they're gonna explore Dimension X. They're gonna start because like they got to start bringing in other mutants for them, and that's where they come from.
Yeah, the Triceratops
So-
people.
Yeah,
I don't remember what they're called.
I don't
the
remember their
dragon
names
people
either.
from the show.
No.
Okay.
I'm thinking of the Triceratops
Yes, you
people
are.
from
Yep,
the
yep, I
2003
remember.
show.
Yes.
Yeah,
I know who you're talking
So
about. Yeah.
so like
Yeah.
Dimension X and then they're gonna do a couple unintended things. They made so much goddamn money because it was a kids movie for kids that adults can relate to.
Let's see. And that comes back
It was a good
to
movie.
how the movie,
It was good.
the 2017 movie, did so bad.
So bad.
But they were
TMNT?
like, no, the Power Rangers.
Oh yeah,
But they were like, hey,
money.
Netflix, here, make something of that. So
Yeah.
Netflix didn't want to make it.
No.
And they didn't want to make it animated because you know why you can't do Power Rangers animated?
It's Sailor Moon.
Too expensive.
It's Sailor Moon.
Like
Animation is really
like-
expensive. I can get where they're.
I'm gonna.
but still,
Now, speaking from an outside perspective,
Yeah.
who grew up watching some Power Rangers, but not all the Power Rangers like other people. Power Rangers is made to be extremely cheap.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
and when it comes into nowadays, when you have to make your own animations, when you have to make your own stuff,
Yeah.
it ain't cheap.
He's
why
not wrong. Like it's really easy to make. Like we've talked about this when we started doing Power Rangers when I joined it. It's really easy to make $100,000 when the show cost 4 pennies, right? Like super easy to make money
Yeah.
when you license everything and bring everything over from Japan and dub everything in a fight sequence, and you pay under Screen Actors Guild minimums for actors.
But the problem is Japan's just gone crazy with Super Sentai lately.
Fucking listen. Here's the thing. So like
I have noticed that. Yeah.
Because well, there's a lot going on because you're coming up on like there's a convergence between Kamen Rider and Sentai that they're
I've been seeing a shit ton
it's
more
like
with stuff like that.
It's
all
coming
over
out.
Amazon,
It's
whatnot.
TikTok has blown it up too, but like Super Sentai is on 52. Boom Bonger is 52, I do believe.
shit, okay.
Because King Oan, no, it is. No, 50's coming up soon because King Oanger, you had Zenkaiger, Don Brothers, King Oanger, and then Boom Bonger. So the next one will be the 50th anniversary. Let me know if I got that right.
Christ.
Zenkaiger is 45, Don Brothers is 46, King Oanger is 47, Boom Bonger is 48. I don't watch these shows, by the way. It is just through cultural osmosis. That being said, I have started going back and like I have all of the Power Rangers seasons that you can get from Boom Studios. I've started going back and collecting the Sentais, and I got Tokyuger, which is the trains. It's so fucking good. It's
when
it's amazing.
Is that the one where they have to wait for the train to come and they like the stop
yes!
thing comes
yes!
up? Yeah.
Yes! The white line. Stay behind the white line. Yes.
So I got it.
Yeah. Zenkaiger.
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 Yep. Don Brothers.
Okay. Is Zenkaiger, Don Brothers,
King Oanger,
King Osher,
and then Boom Bongers this year.
Boom Bonger. Yep.
Yep.
That's
So
what-
there's 2 more years, and then
Yep.
that's 50.
that is correct. Boom Bonger is number 48.
Boom! I could probably fucking do them all. I'm not gonna lie.
I just can't. I'm a Mexico pan, and I hated Jamaican food.
Yes,
know-
exactly.
Tangenting from your Power Rangers thing there, that reminds me of something else very similar with somebody having a property and then saying basically like I don't like you,
trying to
so
make it all
ruin
about
it.
him again. Like we were done talking. I'm joking. It's fine.
Like what Hasbro did. Like what Hasbro's done
Black
with Power
Sabbath.
Rangers. Todd Howard is doing with Fallout in its own way. Hear me out.
It just works.
No, because he hates New Vegas. Only because he had nothing to do with it, and it was.
New Vegas is probably the one I'd like the most.
It's the one that most people do.
it's-
Todd Howard hates it though because it was given to that other studio, and it was never meant to be good. Like he thought it would just shit ass. Like we can
That's what you
focus
get for
on the
being an
next
asshole.
Fallout.
That's what you get for being an asshole.
So that's
Sorry.
why, with the Fallout series, people are getting really mad with what they showed for things.
Yeah.
A lot of people are coming to that conclusion. The way he talks about New Vegas is very much like, I don't give a fuck that game he hasn't said this exact, but the way he does it is like, I don't give a fuck that game exists. I don't give a shit what that game was doing. Fallout is my thing, and that was a different studio, so shut the fuck up. It's the same thing I see like with Power Rangers and Hasbro, where it's like, oh no, I'm gonna fucking destroy that. Like, I don't give a shit what you think the canon is. That's not my property.
Oh, speaking of Todd Howard,
So like,
happy 6 years.
Sad to see Hasbro doing that. Like,
Happy
come on,
6
man.
years to our 36 teaser trailer for Elder Scrolls 6. Happy 6 years. Happy 6 years.
And you know what? We're never gonna see another Elder Scrolls or Fallout. You know why? You know what his new announcement was?
Because G4 TV went down the drain.
Yeah,
that
come
was
on.
when society stopped caring.
Adam and girl.
How,
I don't remember either.
Teresa?
I don't think his name. I don't even know if his name was Adam.
It was Adam. Well, how am I supposed to listen? If you have kids, please leave them out of the room for the next 30 seconds.
Coming on
Your
titties.
children
Coming
have been
on
watching this.
titties.
Shame on you.
The best boobs in video game and like the top
Oh
seven.
man, all
beach
7 of those
volley-
pixels.
Yeah, they were like the beach volleyball ones, and it's clearly like just softcore porn, and you're like,
really
how is this okay?
Yep.
How
do you-
is this video game?
Okay,
Yeah.
Wikipedia. Why when I look up the G4 program, it goes second iteration, original iteration.
Because they brought it back briefly,
X-Play.
but it was
Is that who I'm thinking of?
X-Play. Oh my
Adam
god.
Sessler.
Yes, and hang on, Morgan.
Morgan Webb. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Wow. I knew there was a girl. It goes Adam Sessler, Lauren Fielder, Kate Botello, Morgan Webb.
I can't believe I got pulled Morgan out of my fucking ass.
Damn.
I watched that shit for a guy who had no Xbox, no PlayStation, and they never reviewed Nintendo games. I watched that show way too goddamn much. It's where I learned about Destroy All Humans.
Okay.
I fucking
Okay.
and I want to get that game so fucking bad because it looks so
Don't
stupid.
forget the show Cheat.
Oh, where all the cheat codes.
Yeah, where's the show about cheat codes?
I can't believe that didn't last.
Well, actually, I was finish my thought.
Yeah,
there.
sorry.
No, it's just we're not getting Elder Scrolls or Fallout because they're focusing back on Starfield, that game that no one gave a shit about.
That is not getting review bombed.
Yeah, they were like, we're gonna focus on DLC for this game, but it's like, you mean the game that was kind of like Skyrim in space but worse,
Yeah.
like that nobody
Mike,
liked.
in this game, Starfield. I'm glad that I got a Game Pass for this because I would have spent $60.
I would have been so mad if I spent money.
So you're in
Is this the one where you're all playing together online togetherness always?
No.
You would think that would have been probably.
This
a
isn't
good
one where
idea.
you're battling the insects and the Robotrons.
No, that's Helldivers 2.
That's what the one I'm
Yeah.
thinking about. Is it
That
not
one I
Helldivers
really
2?
No, this is-
Oh, so I'm not.
So-
sorry,
So
I'm thinking about Helldivers 2.
Starfield is a single player experience,
Okay.
and it was supposed to be really fun. You're supposed to be exploring space.
It's supposed
Yeah.
to be.
Yo,
Fun.
you know what's in space?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Is this the one where you got to travel like 36 actual in-game hours to get somewhere?
Uh huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where you're like,
yeah, no. Yeah,
Mike,
I know.
the first time I was
yeah,
like,
I know.
and it's like
And
a
you can't save it. There's
5-minute
no
scene.
autopilot or anything. You
Yeah,
just
there's a 5-minute scene to start your ship up.
Yep.
It's like cool. I went to go fast
Oh.
travel, and it was like, okay, you can go here. And then you gotta stop at this planet to get fuel. Why are you making me stop at a planet to get fuel
Yes.
when I don't even actually have to get fuel? Just give me the fuel and say that I landed there, and then have me keep going.
no.
You know what would have made that game?
What
What would have made that game a little more entertaining for me is
plot? Good gameplay.
it's made by the same fucking people as Skyrim and Fallout. Anthony, what are in Skyrim and Fallout besides people?
plot.
There's a plot. It's
Loose plot association.
Werewolf girl, doth
There's
mommies.
just like other races, like animals, and then in this game, it's like there's some wildlife on planets, but they're all very basic and stupid.
What's the plot of Starfield? then?
There's aliens that keep
I
coming back,
fucking
and you
don't
need to
know.
find out why, and that was it.
I spent 3 hours in this game,
The
Mike. I
only-
couldn't tell you. I got to the special part where you float around a room to touch a map.
The only fucking aliens are the aliens that apparently humans say they created. So instead of having different races, it's just a bunch of fucking humans, and then the one fucking alien race that's in there you kill, and it's very rare that you come across it. So it's like,
Sounds about right.
You're all minor.
I don't like it.
And by minor, I mean you mine things, not that you're a small
And
child.
I get it's a petty thing to be like there's no alien races, but however,
No.
coming from Skyrim and Fallout, we're like there's at least ghouls and super mutants. Like there's something. Skyrim, there's elves, there's orcs, there's all this shit. And then we go to space and it's like they're all humans. There's nothing else but human, and that is it.
You think they would have
like
learned
that-
from
Out of a sci-fi fantasy, all the fucking things you could do with this, and you did nothing.
what was that one video game that did really bad? No Man's Sky.
See, but No Man's Sky came back and fixed itself.
Yeah.
It made it fun. Starfield has had its fixes, but like, you really dropped the ball.
Yeah.
You hyped this game up for like 10 fucking years, and then it was just fell flat on its face.
My biggest problem, it's an RPG. I really like Fallout 3 and 4's generic thing, where it's like, oh, I want to put points into guns or big
that's
guns.
not really
And
a
it's
thing
like,
with Starfield.
would you like to put guns into rifles, shotguns, or pistols? Why do I have to pick? They're all gun.
Cause
Yeah, I'm sad to say, I really didn't like the Starfield turn out the way it did.
And also,
I had high hope for it.
they
but
would
yeah, no, it
give
just
you
wasn't
fucking
what I hoped.
random guns, which is not bad. I love me a good fucking
not-
random thing. But the problem is, you'll be fucking playing with a certain gun and it'd be really good, and then you get a way better gun that you have no points into. It's like, well, what the fuck do I do now?
It had the Borderlands 3 problem of, except opposite, because the Borderlands 3 was like, I got a shotgun at like level 3 that was the best shotgun I'd find up until like level 15 that I just wrecked with. And Starfield was like the opposite, where it's like, oh, this will be really cool, but I don't have any way to use this. This is a fucking worthless thing.
Which
that I
is
picked
not
up.
something.
Yeah, no. So, and now they're saying Elder Scrolls and Fallout 5 are both being pushed back because they're going to focus on Starfield now.
Let them do
like-
whatever they want.
The game's been out. You should
I'm-
have focused
I'm
on shit
playing
for this
Doom.
a while ago and not now, but whatever.
Um,
No, Anthony, I'm looking for Gears of War E-Day, man. I'm looking to just get down with my homies with a chainsaw gun.
everyone's sucking each other's cock.
Love's on a spectrum, bro.
Damn straight. Love is love.
Boys, Season 4 came out. If anybody watches that, thank you.
It's really funny because
That one scene's going around
lots
everywhere.
of people.
God damn.
or getting really pissed off
Yeah.
because it's not. It's
Oh.
actually a show about
How bad?
how bad it actually is, and you shouldn't be an absolute fucking totalitarian fascist asshole. And everyone's like, "Wait a minute!" Like, buddy,
no media literacy. What does this mean?
The one thing that I love is I saw the quote where like the creator was like, "Yeah, it's all about Trumpism." People were like, "No, because this comic book came out in 2016, and that was before Trump was president." Like, yeah, that we call it Trumpism now because it's fascism, you dumb fucks.
You know.
Because it relates to the time, you pieces of shit, you illiterate fucking monkeys fucking a stone.
Which this season definitely has a lot of scenes that like they're
yeah.
really going
Yeah,
hard into that now.
One of my favorite complaints I've been saying is, so there is a new character who is the smartest character in the world, and it's an
Yeah.
original character,
She is, yeah.
and she's black.
Oh.
Yes.
So they
not good.
hate that.
That's not good.
Because also they're always like, oh, why don't you make original characters black? Okay.
Why'd you do that? That's not in the movie books.
Total
Fucking
side,
assholes.
total side note for that, but she does have a really good like introduction to getting brought in.
Yeah.
Because Homelander goes to her like all in disguise and shit, and then he starts talking to her. It's like
Homelander go in disguise. He's a blonde guy with blue eyes.
it's just like literally a baseball cap, doesn't put on
fucking-
his outfit, so he
Jesus
just kind of blends
Christ.
in. But anyway, when he gets to her, he like tries shit talking her about like, you don't have any actual fucking power. Like, you're just smart. I could just kill you with my laser eyes right now. Like, what's so special? And then she's like, okay, you're super powerful. Why did you come to me? Like, clearly you need something. And, like, starts explaining, like, yeah, no, you've been aging, telling by the dye on your hair. You've been dyeing it for a while, probably gray, because you're still part human. So there's probably something really bad going on, and you need my help to figure out how to get through what you need to do. And he's just like, oh, okay, you get to live. Spot on. Yes. Yes, I am aging, and I don't want to age. I need your help.
Yeah. He's like,
Because, like, that's his struggle this season is, like, he's still part human, and he doesn't want to be part human.
it really makes me want to get the Mortal
He's
Kombat
a
one
god.
because Omni-Man and Homelander are in there. And got Homelander's intro for that fucking game is awful.
Yeah.
Homelander likes milk,
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
specifically breast milk.
Oh, that's
So he's
weird.
drinking from a bottle with the nipple removed. He's like licking it and
Yeah, he's
covered.
he's
Yeah, it's
fucked up.
awful.
Yeah.
The first time I saw that, I'm like,
Sounds miserable.
But they had a they have the one scene in there with like Homelander supporters to where like one of the characters we've known before, but they get him into a room and they're just like, yeah, you're gonna help me, and it's like, oh, anything for you, sir, we'll do anything. And he's like, yep, okay. And he like picks up a bag, gives the three people with him baseball bats, and he's like, all right, I want you to beat these men to death. And they're like, wait, what? We're your biggest fans. It's like, you don't fucking matter. I just need you to prove a point. Beat these men. And that's what happens. It was the most fucked up thing of just all of the reactions of like, he's kidding, right? And no, just one by one, all of them get beat to death. But it's because bigger plots. But if you do watch it, yeah, there's if you're a political person, you probably won't like it anymore.
It got too woke.
It got real quick.
It is like the people who play Fallout and be like, this is for capitalism. Pro-capitalism. Or fucking play Metal Gear Solid and be like, oh,
Dude.
clearly this is all about the cool, biggest weapons.
I also have to laugh at the Aquaman character for this show, The Deep.
Fucking
Is
hate
fucking
that
an
man.
octopus.
Fucking hate that man
And keeping
so
it a
much.
secret.
hate that
Because
man so
PETA
much.
called him out for fucking an
Yeah.
octopus.
I saw one little clip on Instagram Reels
It's so bad.
where it is this funny Scottish lady, and she's like, oh, on this season of The Boys, we have a guy getting a blowjob from an octopus. Oh, that's fine. There's also a bisexual character. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa!
No,
That's too far. People are
that's-
stupid.
Yep.
I'm glad we're not stupid.
Yeah, and they
Well,
said they're
like
only
that.
making 5 seasons. That was their big reveal with this season coming out. Is like there's only one more.
I mean,
which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed the story it's told so far. I'm
we
excited.
don't
to see
need
how it
shows that
ends
go
out.
on forever.
No, we really don't. This
'Cause
one's had a pretty
some
good
of us
consistency.
do. Some of us are going to be really pissed off when the actual treasure is the friends you make along the way. Okay? Because the more I watch One Piece, the more I realize, and the more you get backstories, it's all about friendship and overcoming obstacles. And so I swear to God, if they get to Laugh Tale, and the final thing is like, it's about the friends you make along the way. Like, ha 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 ha!
Well, Mike, I hate to do this to you.
Yeah.
Do you know that he never says that it's a One Piece?
Yes, I do. Okay. So here's the thing that I wanted to bring up, and thank you for reminding me as we're kind of getting ready to roll out to the episode, is the 4Kids dub says he left everything he owned in one piece, and you can find it. And it's not like that.
He
in
said,
any
I
of the
left it
dub
at that
version.
place.
Yeah, I left it in one
boy.
place.
Yeah.
If you want my treasure, it's it. But he didn't actually leave his treasure there because it's when he goes off to Laugh Tale in a flashback, he literally gives Whitebeard all his fucking treasure. So Whitebeard has had it, and Whitebeard fucking funneled funneled all that treasure into like one of his little islands that he was supporting for whatever. So there's no treasure on the fucking Laugh Tale. I don't know what's gonna be on Laugh Tale, but I swear to God it's gonna be the friends you make along the way. Because it has evolved so much. Because I'm like, yeah, obviously, why would he have left his treasure at Laugh Tale in one piece? Like, no.
No, it's gonna be. I can already tell what Oda's gonna do. Is he's gonna pull that, and there's gonna be something real.
Yeah.
But at first, it's gonna be like it's the journey you've
Yeah, right,
taken.
we're
is-
all, like,
That's how
legitimately,
you
like-
become the king of the pirates.
Yeah.
By making it here, you have proven your
Yeah.
worth of the title.
Yeah.
You are all kings of pirates.
And then I'm reading stuff, and like Ace was never supposed to be Gold's or a Gold's son and everything, and like, hey, what's going on, bud? But like, yeah, I swear to God, it's gonna be one of those things where like, I'm looking forward to it, but it's gonna be the friends you make along the way.
Jesus Christ, there's no support on that. It's a piece of plastic.
Sorry, I was trying to be dramatic.
You're fucking well counter up, you dick.
Like,
Last thing to end out the show.
yeah, this news story just popped up, and
Just breaking news.
it is a Michael story if I've ever heard one.
Damn straight.
You're gonna piss me off before we get in, huh?
Totally Spies. This news story
saw
just
it.
came in.
I saw it.
Live action TV series
saw
from
it.
Will Ferrell in the makes in Amazon.
Is he gonna play Jerry?
I hope he does.
Oh, it's gonna be so fucking creepy.
Exclusive live TV series from Will Ferrell, Ben J Kids also, but it's being made for Amazon. Looks like Will Ferrell is the director for the series.
Give me the Code Lyoko remake.
No, don't. Leave Code Lyoko the way it is.
Yep, Will Ferrell will be producing
maybe
the
like-
series.
20% less forehead.
No, leave Code Lyoko the way it is. Fuck you.
Yeah, he got the rights from Ben J Kids animated show. We'll be turning this into a live action series. Oh, this will be
Way to go, Jared.
surviving the ups and downs of their first year of college.
Okay, whatever.
Dude,
So at
I
least
hope
you
they
can-
get Doug Cameron to play the
At
blonde one.
least you can you can touch yourself to it and not feel bad. 'Cause you're not in high school. Anyway, that's,
I mean, last time I touched myself, I was in high school.
Mike says that now, but then they'll be like, and Sweeney is now in a leading role. And Mike will be like, guys, I'm going to have to at least see it.
No, it's going to be Dove Cameron. We all know that she
will never go back to acting.
Sorry. I think after the Powerpuff Girl thing,
I hope it's three nobodies.
It needs to be three nobodies.
It does. It does need to be three nobodies. I do agree.
And then Linda Carlini, because I just want her in there.
Anyway, so folks, we
and then sorry,
we enjoy talking with you every week. You can follow us at Oddcast, and it's on the screen. You know, on the screen, I have like the border thing. You can follow that on X. We also have What an Oddcast on.
It'd be funny if it's backwards and we put it on YouTube. It's Sakado Not.
Yeah, I suppose What an Oddcast.
That's how you summon us. You have to say What an Oddcast backwards
3 times.
Sakada
Yeah, thanks to all our sponsors. Thank you guys for tuning in every week. We've been doing this for 6 years. We thank all of you.
At the God tier, you can hear that 600 or the 6-year episode. All the money. All the money.
We're so fucking close to hitting 20,000, which is
all the money.
Fucking insane considering we just celebrated hitting 10K. So
all the money. That was this year?
It was literally last year.
I was going to say it was.
Yeah.
Because we are at 17K and we had just hit 10 last year.
Yep.
So we have definitely noticed you guys coming in, and thank you so much for everybody.
Tell them where we can find us, what we're doing.
Follow us on all the socials, at Oddcast Center, What an Oddcast. We have a ton of stuff that, I try to put up clips. There's different things, and there's other things I'm working on.
Jared's on the TikToks.
Jared's on the TikToks.
I do post a TikTok.
He's on the Twitters where he posts his thing. He sends his funnies. So,
if you find it funny, I appreciate you. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye. Stay on.
Oh, shit, I gotta turn off the audio.